I just finished my very first student orientation for PT, and I just love the fact that I got reminded about this little simple fact that we are all human and we aren't just a collection of the parts that make us up. And I think this is super important because I think it plays into the idea that everything is connected, everything affects each other. And when we just look at just trying to fix one little part of ourselves or in our work or something like that, it's not really taking into account the entire system and affecting everything else around it. Now, I'm going to give, if you don't know who I am, my name is Armando Gong. I am a personal trainer, I am an online coach, and I am a physical therapy student, just like I mentioned. And I think this is super relevant, especially if you are looking to hire someone like a doctor or a healthcare provider or a coach or someone who you just want to work with. That rather than just focusing on just doing the little work that you intend on trying to accomplish, I think the easiest way for me to illustrate this is just tell a story about myself in terms of just working as a personal trainer or working as a coach in general, right? Doing a sport and practicing a sport and doing those activities is just like one part of the puzzle in terms of getting an athlete, getting your clients to do what you want to do. There are so many other parts that go into it in terms of what affects how they're doing. And oh man, getting totally distracted. Like, I don't know how to, it's just like this ephemeral idea I have right now. But the idea is that, as a personal trainer, right? Like when someone sees you to work out with you, right? You think that it is all just about giving them a workout, motivating them to try and get the results that they want. But when you break it down even more, like that's only just one small piece of the puzzle. Like how much sleep are they getting? Are they eating enough? Like comment below like if you actually like had personal trainers where all they do is just give you a workout program and they don't talk to you at all, they don't find out what's going on with you, like what are your daily stresses, how's your job going, do you have any outside stresses, are you getting enough sleep, how high energy, low energy are you, like comment below if you've had one of these trainers work with you. And if you have, I think it might be a good idea to find another one, just saying, because the reality of it is like getting an exercise program is just one small piece of the puzzle in that scenario. There are so many things that are interconnected that play into each other that affects the general outcome and results that you are trying to get. And I'm just talking about in terms of personal training, but like if you're getting any type of consultant services, right? Where is the communication? Is there even any communication going on? Is there any relationship building going on? And I think you should always be looking towards that whenever you're trying to find services to do or trying to hire services out. Because quite honestly, like if you have no communication, like you're always going to be in no relationship, there's nothing going on there. Like the results that you get and oh my gosh, I'm just rambling today. But this is a general gist of what lives are, right? You're just having a conversation and trying to go full of flow. Anyways, I say this because it's like the more I dive into physical therapy world, the more I realize how important communication is and how much building a relationship is with your potential clients, with your potential patients, with people who you're trying to help. Without that relationship, basically, it is so hard to get someone to do what you want and to help them get the results that they want. Because that ultimately, that is the goal, right? You're trying to get them back to where they want to be and where they're looking to go. And even there's research that's slowly coming out that backs this up. You can be an average person, an average clinician, an average doctor with amazing bedside manner, with amazing communication. You have a very friendly rapport with your patient. And those patients tend to do well. Not saying that you don't need to be good at what you do, but having the camaraderie, having empathy, having just understanding where the patient is and talking to them and knowing what goes on in their life helps smooth out that process to get them to where they want to get to. And we are all human. We can't just be broken up into our muscles, into our bones, into just the little parts that make us up. We have our brain. We have lots of things that connect with each other. And especially in physical therapy, people think that you go to physical therapy to get a massage, to get some exercise, and to get work done. And if the If you did not get better from that, it's because physical therapy did not work. And leave a comment below. Like, I know there are lots of people that I know who've gone to physical therapy and gotten that same result. And it's not that physical therapy didn't work. The physical therapist failed you in that scenario. But at the same time, it's a two-way street. There has to be a relationship between both parties to get where they want. And it's not just about giving you the exercises to move the body part to get you to where you need to be. It's about all the therapy part too. Like, people say you go to a therapist to talk out your problems and talk out your conversations and have deeper, meaningful talks in order to find out what it is that's really bugging you or the deep underlying problems. And why isn't that more prevalent in like common physical therapists? Like, it's not just about being movement experts and figuring out if why your knee isn't doing what it does or why you're in pain. It's like, oh, okay, like, it's not just that your muscles in the knee or your tendons in your knee or ligaments in your knee are affecting you. It's like, why are you experiencing this pain? Have you experienced this before previously? Do you have a lot of outside stresses going on in your life that's affecting your body? Like, are you sleeping enough? Like, all these little things that add up to make the human experience matter. Like, and I think this is a good prevalent point. It's like, anytime you are looking to either find someone to help you with your problems, make sure that they are actually talking to you and figuring out what exactly the problems are, because everything is connected. It's not just your knee, it's also your past experiences with your knee. Have you had an accident involving your knee before? Have you had painful experiences before with it? Like, have you had the other memories and stuff? And so many things go into it that I can have a different conversation about it. But regardless, it's that at the end of the day, we are all human. We can't just be broken up into little parts. And I think you can take this also into like your own workplace, right? Like, it's not just about getting the project done, right? It's like, okay, why exactly did someone not do something, right? Why exactly is something wrong? Why can't you get in touch with your contractor? What exactly is going on besides you just venting at this situation? Because there are a lot of contributing factors to said situation, and finding out how all they're interconnected and making them all work together is definitely much more beneficial than just focusing on something just not working in that one particular moment. That's really what I wanted to leave you with. I hope you got something out of this. Leave a comment below if you did, and I will chat with you guys next time. All right, take it easy. Bye.